I'm John from Expert Boxing. Right now I'm going to show you guys how to be a more efficient pressure fighter. This is a question I get asked by my viewers all the time. People say, Johnny, how do I be a better pressure fighter? How can I put the pressure on my opponent and beat him up, wear him down, make him tired, make him scared, hurt him, but at the same time, not leave myself vulnerable, or at the same time, not make myself get tired? So these are great questions, and I'm gonna get to it. The first thing I wanna say is pressure fighting. You know, a lot of people think pressure fighting is being like all over their opponent, like all crazy, all in their face, right? Just lots of punches, lots of being super close and throwing lots of punches. And yeah, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit that is, in a way, pressure fighting, but there's something more important than that. The way that I think about pressure fighting is that, yes, there's one, it's about making your opponent uncomfortable, but really even more so than that, it's about making him do more than he wants. You're trying to make him inefficient, and you're making yourself more efficient. So here's what I mean. When I put pressure on a fighter, that means I'm making him think more, okay? Maybe he's comfortable fighting at this pace, all right? He likes to think at this pace. This gives him enough time to breathe, enough time to think. I go and I try to make him like, he has to think more, he has more things to respond to, right? His mind has to work a little harder. Also, maybe the fighter would prefer to just throw, 2-3 punches every 10 seconds, move around 2-3 punches every 10 seconds. But if I get a little closer, if I do something, I put the pressure on, now he feels like he has to throw more punches. He has to expend more energy. So the bottom line is I try to make him do more than he wants. And more importantly, a lot of pressure is mental pressure, right? Like I'm sure like anything in life, a lot of times the pressure is mostly just mental. It's mental pressure. The physical pressure is not so much a big deal because you've already trained, you're strong, you're ready to go. But it's your mind that you go to a place that your mind is so uncomfortable that you're like, I have to do this, I have to do that. And even just thinking that you have to do this and that is what puts the pressure on you more than actually having to do the task. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's a matter of efficiency. You have to spend less energy. So I have to make him exert this amount of pressure, but I use only this amount of effort. That's the goal in mind. So how do we do that? The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have a calm mind. You gotta be very calm, okay? It doesn't make any sense for me to spend more energy to try to put pressure on my opponent by putting more energy and more effort. That doesn't work. I mean, I'm sorry, it does work, right? It does work in that, yes, if I throw 100 punches and he only throws 20, at some point I can overwhelm him. But I don't think that's smart. And if your opponent is good and he's equal skill to you, he can just relax and then he'll wear you down because the pressure you're putting is really just on yourself. You're just exerting extra energy. He's saving it. What I like to do, have a calm mind. No matter what I do, I have a calm mind. Okay? Come in calm. Come in super calm. The more uncalm that he is, the more uncomfortable he is, that's great. He gets more nervous, a little like anxious, his adrenaline is running, that's fine. But you keep your adrenaline down. You keep your heart rate down. Don't get excited. Just put the work in. Bomb him, but stay comfortable, okay? Let him be the one that's like, let him be the one that's fidgety. So calm mind. Second, calm body. All right? It doesn't make sense. Your body is exerting more physical energy. Let him exert the energy. We can exert a lot more energy just being in a stressed frame of mind where we're not even doing so much physically, but it is so exhausting because we just have so much to worry about that our body is in like a fear state. The same, you put a lot of work, but stay calm. Right? Just stay calm in there. Let him exert a lot of energy, trying to run away and all that. Now, the last thing you're going to do is that you're going to have some strategic bursts. So, the way you attack has to be very clever because, again, the goal is we want him to exert more energy and we exert less. So, for example, this is a great move, right? I get close to a guy, boom, and I come in with a jab, and just the way that I come in so quick that, he kind of loses balance and he takes 3 steps. That is fantastic. I take 1 step and I'm just like, the way I move is just so sudden and it's so sneaky that it makes him take 3 steps. That's fantastic. That means I won the battle a little bit right there. A little bit of ring generalship, a little bit of, just control, right? Movement control. Likewise, other time, I'm sure you've seen pressure fighters. They come around, they follow you, and they're like, head to the body, boom, right? They follow you, and they like, shot to the head, shot to the body, right? So they go up, down. And then you can see the other guy, right, freaking out, making like panic reactions. So something like that, right? pressure doesn't mean throwing 100 punches non-stop. Sometimes it can mean just very selectively doing like 1, 2 punches that make him think, that make him overreact, spend a little more energy than you did, spend a little more mental effort than you did. That's a great way to put pressure on an opponent. You start to wear down his mind, you start to wear down his body. He's like, I don't know where this guy's coming from. That's the vibe you want to put. And then of course, in key moments, he's just chilling. Boom, I come in and I blitz him along the ropes, and then I disappear like a ghost again. I'm out. So just put that in your mind. Being an efficient pressure fighter, it's not just about non-stop pressure fighting. It's trying to be smart and tricky and making him commit more energy, commit more mental thought, commit more effort, just even commit more body movement than you do. So that's the funniest part of all. You try to put more the pressure on him by making him work harder, not by you working harder. If you'd like to see more great boxing tips, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also check out my website, expendboxing.com. Thanks for watching.